I think we should, and we even talked about this, I think a little bit last episode too, is that you just have to be self-aware of what you're subjecting yourself to. I just was looking up some statistics when you were sharing some things, and I had just punched into Google, what are statistics about finding out news information so quickly now compared to about maybe 20 years ago or so. And so it says, even just one simple fact is this: social media overtakes TV. As of 2025, 54% of U.S. adults get their news from social media and video networks, overtaking television 50% for the first time. Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And, but the thing is that it's not even feeding you local stuff. Like when I do run into like news reels or something, or current event reels, I guess you could say, I would say maybe like 70% of the 75% of the time, it's about things that are happening outside of my city that I'm even living in.
You do have the ability to change the world. You do. I do.
Right.
It's what are you doing every day with the people that you come in contact with? Are you a nice person? When you're in line at Dutch Bros, for instance, me, I was in line at Dutch Bros this morning. I'm not tooting my own horn, but like, instead of like just, getting your goods from the person, Dutch Bros barista's out there taking your order, and it's freezing cold outside, and and they're out there, taking your order at will. Are you just gonna like, yeah, thanks, tap, stuck in your phone, keep driving, or are you gonna make eye contact with them,
engage,
and say, how are you doing today? Do you listen to podcasts? Yeah, the dude I was talking to was into like philosophy, and so he's like started talking about, and he was talking about the Bible too, and I was like, that's cool, man. My wife and I have a podcast. Here, check it out. Gave him a sticker. He's like, oh, dude, you guys got stickers, dope. So whatever, like, are you
aware?
Are you actively contributing positivity into the world?
Yeah,
that's how you change the world.
That we've been going strong for a long time. Okay. And we're going to maintain our relationship. It's been great. Maybe I haven't. Well, there's new growth too, which got me excited. Like there's new growth on the snake plant, which I was like, yes, like it's not dying, like it's birthing. So anyway, so I was just telling her, hey, we're still going, we're strong. We're going strong. Let's continue to go strong. And then for the Monstera, I just told her, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family, and thanks for being here. I'm so glad you came into my life. You're gonna bless my life. Hopefully I'm gonna bless your little life, But we need to work together to maintain this relationship that we've just started.
That's great.
Anyway, so yeah.
Take notes.
What's your name?
My name is Tav.
That's what I thought.
That's right.
My name is Ryan.
Not Taco Bell.
I didn't even know I said that.
And this is the Take Notes podcast. I need more coffee. It's the morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning from the Take Notes podcast. It is Tuesday. The day we're recording this is the day where you guys are actually going to see the podcast. So that's kind of cool. That's a little different. But we've been saying we're going to get on track and not be last minute with recordings, but it just kind of keeps happening. I mean, last week was pretty busy. In our defense, kind of, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't like because normally we shoot to record Thursdays, right? But last week we were busy Thursday night, Wednesday night, Friday night, like literally. Did we have anything going Saturday, or we were just like unwinding?
No, we had set up.
Oh, we did. So yeah. Oh, and we had dinner.
We were busy.
Dang. Yeah. So, I mean, life happens, but we kind of have to roll with the punches sometimes, and just kind of got to live with the fact that it's not always going to be perfect. And, how do we say it? We push through because we're pushers. So, but anyways, it is, what's the day today? It's January what?
27th.
27th. It was just your birthday 5 days ago, 6 days ago?
6 days.
6 days ago. How do you feel?
Fine.
The big 3-1.
It's just another day.
Is it weird though? Like when you start to think about it, like getting into your 30s, like actually like it's gotta feel weird. I remember for me, it felt weird. Like I'm in my like
Yeah, no, not really. It doesn't feel weird to me.
for me, what made it feel weird was when I was right there, like at 30, 31, I could still remember high school like it was almost yesterday. Like it didn't seem that far away. Like I can still remember, not that I can't remember things right now, I still can, but like it was definitely more closer to my high school years when I was 30. You know, it didn't feel like I wasn't looking at my 20-year high school reunion, you know, like I am now, like I'm staring at it in the face.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get that, I guess.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I think I've just had the mindset that like 30s are still just the beginning. Like the 20s, you're like still figuring things out, you know, experiencing things for the first time, still green around the gills. But being 30 is just, I don't know, like it's a sign of maturity, obviously. But I think I have just approached it with like not allowing it to freak me out because people do get freaked out about turning 30. But it's been awesome in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be 30.
Yeah.
I don't want to be 21.
No.
You know, like
No.
if I had to go back or if someone forced me to like go back in time to being 21, I would be like, hell no.
See, I mean, yes, I'm of the sentiment as well.
Yeah.
But like, I do have that side of me. It's like, if I were to go back in my 20, like I would do things so much differently.
Yeah. I agree with that too.
But I guess that's why, you know, especially now that we have a child and she's going to be at that age, you know, eventually we're probably going to be trying to rear her in a way that we would have, like, if we were to go back, that's how we would do it, you know?
Right.
Which is going to be challenging because, like,
yeah.
Thinking back to my teenage years, I just really didn't want to hear that much.
I also like just don't going back to like, you know, 30. I don't feel 30
I get that.
still though.
Yeah, I get that.
Maybe like when I wake up sometimes and my back hurts, I still feel a little 30. But I mean, like I hang out with my sister a lot and we have a lot of youth in our lives.
Yeah.
Because of what we do. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
No.
I love being a part of what we do with our church and just like the people by default that we're surrounded by is such a blessing. And by default as well, we are involved in a lot of youth's lives and they're involved in our lives.
Yep.
And so like Chloe tells me all the time, like, you don't seem 30, you don't seem 31. Like she's like, I still see you as like being 25. And I'm like, that's cool. That's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. So yeah, I think like that helps, you know, like when people tell you how youthful your spirit is,
Yeah.
you know, cause even like they don't like when I think when I told her I'm turning 31 or like Lily was nearby or something, I guess Lily was like, I did not know Ryan was even 30. Like, which, you know, like that's cool. Like that's cool if you can't pick up the fact that I am in my 30s, I guess,
Right.
you know, but still, like, I'm not afraid of saying, like, I'm 31 years old.
And physically, you don't look like.
Yeah.
I don't. What does a 30-year-old look like? But I mean, you don't.
Right.
You look youthful. You don't
Yeah.
look like.
Yeah.
Oh, she's got some years on her. You know.
Right. I don't have grays in my hair or anything. Nor do I have wrinkles, you know, like, which is cool, I guess. But yeah.
I think part of that too is, I think part of maintaining that youthful aura is not carrying that that sense of like, you know it all.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah.
Like always like you're ready to learn. You don't know everything. You're not the Miss Know-It-All. You're always down to learn something new. I think as individuals, I think that's a key to like kind of staying useful, being useful is having that sense of like, I don't know it all. I got to stay learning. I want to keep learning. Just having that learning spirit about you, I guess.
Right.
You can say. You know?
Yeah. I think, that's definitely, I approach things with the mindset that I don't know anything you know, I feel like I hardly know anything. Like I
No,
still
yeah.
scratch the surface of my life, you know, like
Yep.
I still have like 60, 40 years still, you know, like that's crazy.
Yeah. Probably more.
Probably more, you know, like
Yeah.
who knows, but yeah, it is interesting, I guess, just thinking about age and, you know, stuff in general. But I mean, it was cool. It was a great birthday. I mean,
Yeah.
we didn't really do a whole lot, which was nice, I guess.
I mean, we had went to Disneyland to kind of celebrate beforehand.
That's
Like a
true.
week before,
Yeah, that's true.
a couple weeks before. But
That is true.
and you got a new MacBook.
I got a new MacBook. I got myself a record player. I got a Monstera. I guess that's like also a sign of getting older is that like I'm like daring to try new things. Like I say that I have a developing green thumb. Like it's still very turning green, you know?
Yeah. What's a green thumb for those who might not even know?
A green thumb is just an expression to say that it's an expression to share about somebody in which they are really great with plants.
Got it.
And can keep plants alive, very good at gardening, that kind of stuff. I could kill a succulent. Like that's how bad it has been in the past.
And those are hard to kill.
But maybe your green thumb does develop with age, I'm sure. Or maybe it's not. But I feel like mine's developing with age because my mom had given us a snake plant like forever ago now. And the snake plant has been with us for quite a while. And she's survived, actually.
I thought it was fake for the longest.
Really? No.
Remember
she
we had the
stays
combo?
alive. She stays alive. For those that can see her in the shot, she's in my corner now.
'Cause it looks so
She's
nice.
forever the roaming snake plant because we put her in Tavo's corner behind him.
Yeah.
Now she's back in my corner, which is
it
cool.
looks good over there.
Yeah. So, but like snake plants, they're very low maintenance, I would say, in terms of plants. But yesterday when I was in Sam's Club, they had Monsteras and another plant on sale. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I've always wanted a Monstera. Monsteras are beautiful and they can grow to be massive. And they're crawling plants. So they could like crawl like up whatever, you know, like
Oh, wow.
a trussing or like whatever it allows to like grow.
Yeah.
They'll like lean towards that. And then of course, like you have to fasten and support the leaves and the stems, but they're beautiful. And so I snagged one yesterday when I was at Sam's Club.
Yeah. I remember seeing you walk out
Yeah.
to the car. You're just like, with your basket, with your plant. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, she's
dude.
happy.
Yeah, like it. Yeah. I am happy. I am happy about it. It was a great purchase. So let's see. You know, like we'll see. My mom has she's great with plants. My grandmother is the same way.
I was
So
gonna say that. Yeah, you come from a lineage of.
yeah. So I'm like I said, I think my thumb is turning green, and but I also have them to like help me. You know, with my mom was like blowing me up on Instagram with like different reels about people sharing facts and helpful tips about Monsteras. So I like already know like where to turn, I guess, but if I needed to, but she's literally just one morning old in our house.
Yeah.
You can't see her because she's on the other side of
Yeah,
the
that's nice.
staircase.
You
But
you already like scolded me for doing something when
What
I
did I
turned the light on.
oh,
Like, turn that light up. I'm like, what did I do?
well, they
wrong?
don't need a whole lot of light. That's
Yeah,
why
yeah.
they're low light maintenance. But wherever light, I learned this yesterday that if they have light heavily coming from one side, like they're going to direct that way towards that light. And so I was thinking like, I don't know if the spot she's in is like perfect for her.
It's
She
always
may-
dark right there.
It is, which is great because they need indirect sunlight.
Got it. Yeah,
So in that spot specifically with our windows on each side, because you know we had our side window above the desk over there, the sunlight like never beams heavily like on that wall where she's at.
And it never really beams heavily into that window either, because that window is facing south, right? So
Yeah.
neither
Yes.
east nor west. So
Correct. Yeah. Which my mom was like, just put her in the like farthest east spot that you can go.
cool.
And I was like, okay. So I literally checked my compass on my watch and I was like, that's as east as it gets. And she's not in a window. She's like, she could get sunlight from either side. The north side.
Have you named her yet?
No, I was thinking about it and I was like,
What
I
if you
don't think,
named her Elphaba?
nope.
Because
I don't like that.
Put her as far east. The
No.
Wicked Witch of the East.
I don't like that. I was talking to them yesterday though. We were talking because I heard you're not supposed to, but you can do that. And so I told them both. I reiterated to the snake plant. I said, we've been going strong for a long time. Okay. And we're going to maintain our relationship. It's been great. Maybe I haven't, well, there's new growth too, which got me excited. Like there's new growth on the snake plant, which I was like, yes, like it's not dying, you know, like it's birthing. So anyway, so I was just telling her, hey, we're still going, we're strong. We're going strong. Let's continue to go strong. And then for the Monstera, I just told her, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. And thanks for being here. I'm so glad you came into my life. You're going to bless my life. Hopefully I'm going to bless your little life, you know? But we need to work together to maintain this relationship that we've just started.
That's great.
Anyway, so yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. That's my plant story and my getting older story.
Yeah. In your 30s. You're in your 30s and you're thriving. Me, I'll be 38 this year. Holy smokes. Wow. What? 38's crazy, actually. Because there's like
that is crazy.
2 more years and it's 40, dog.
I forget that we're 6. Are we 6 years apart?
6.5.
6.5.
Yeah. Not quite 7.
Because I'm 95, you're 88. So
Yeah, I'm 88, baby. Which is like, sounds ancient now because it's like 2026. Holy smokes. That's like crazy. Wow. Wow. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. Let's see. So in this episode, we're not gonna talk. We're not jumping onto that just yet, but we're talking about social media and your mental peace. How about that? Social media mental peace. Just a heads up. That's what we're talking about. Which you already kind of hinted out what kind of helps your mental peace already in these plants. So that's good. I mean, gotta love the plants.
Music,
which, you know,
plants.
you got yourself a record player, which is awesome. And then someone gifted you a bunch of records. over the
Yeah,
weekend, so
that was cool. Yeah, that was really neat. They're really vintage too.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the artists I'm not actually familiar with, but I was listening to quite a bit of the vinyls yesterday.
I know.
One of them is Kool and the Gang. I forgot what record it is exactly, like the name of the record, but it was the coolest thing ever.
Kool and the Gang is cool.
Kool and the Gang is amazing. And
Sorry.
yeah, I like funk. I like funky music, disco music.
I saw them live.
Kool and the Gang?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Where?
Disney's
Chance you-
California Adventures.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
That's
Back
cool.
in the day when they used to have like concerts on the water. Not on the water. Do you know like where that viewpoint is, that vista point where you can watch the World of Color?
Yeah.
There used to be a big
yes.
stage right
I remember
there.
you telling me that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge stage
Yeah, that's crazy.
with like lights and everything.
yeah.
And they always had a live performance there.
Yeah.
Kool and the Gang was there one time. When
That's
I was
neat.
there. Yeah.
That
It
was
was
really
like, I was
cool.
like, well, this is cool. I hear the song on the radio, you know. My
Yeah.
mom was like loving it, you know. I just
Yeah.
remember. Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're a vibe for sure. They're a great band.
Disney needs to bring live entertainment back. Man. Like more.
Yeah.
They've gotten rid. They don't even show live entertainment at the Golden Horseshoe anymore, which is sad because they used to do it on the stage.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, hopefully things change. But yes, your record player, Kool and the Gang.
Yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like this year, you know, we talked about goals last episode and just some resolutions that I have for myself that are like pretty long term. And even you too, you know, sharing some things about that stuff. I don't know. I feel like this year I'm just prioritizing a lot of like what I genuinely enjoy, which is music for sure.
Yeah.
You know, collecting vinyls and stuff like that is a total universe of its own. I'm very much just beginning that too. And I wouldn't say like I'm a crazy like record, you know, vinyl enthusiast, but it's cool to like be able to listen to the music you listen to on vinyl.
It's for sure a niche thing.
It's definitely,
Right.
yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Because you could totally easily just listen to that music on Spotify.
Right.
But
There's something about the sound of a record though. Like it's crazy. Even like modern music now on vinyl is still really fun to listen to.
yeah,
Cause it sounds different.
it definitely does. And you could probably watch a video on the science of it all.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll probably,
Yeah, that's true.
You'll be more enlightened. You'll probably, it'll probably
Yeah.
make you might have a paradigm shift when it comes to
Paradigm shift. Yeah. So yeah, anyway, about mental peace, like that should be the approach, is
Yeah.
caring about that. And
about things you like.
exactly. And what provides you that peace though, like within the things that you enjoy. But also there's another side to that, which I think is what we're going to dive into, is just how do you protect your mental peace?
Yeah. Yeah.
In terms of like modern or, technology today, what we're exposed to today was totally different than even 20 years ago.
So much different. Holy smokes.
And
Oh my gosh.
it rapidly changed,
Yeah.
which is kind of scary, but I think, we're just embracing it even more.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
And if you don't embrace it, if you don't have a plan, right? When it comes to social media and the internet, if you're not proactive in the way you approach your use of it, it's gonna impact your life negatively.
Mm-hmm.
But we've had this conversation over and over. I've had the conversation with multiple people, but I just don't. And even for myself, I catch myself sometimes slipping into moments where I'm like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just like doom scrolling. Like, stop. But it's like, I don't want this year, and it's already kind of started off that way, and it's only January, like, I don't want it to be another year. It doesn't matter. Like, it's going to happen. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. But don't let it be another year for you, right? Where you're like, where you're so emotionally impacted by what's going on social media that it just ruins your life. Like, it ruins your day. Like you're carrying weight you're never meant to carry. You're carrying emotional stress and burdens that you were never meant to carry because it's not like in your actual life.
Yeah.
And we're not going to get into like our stance on things, because we're not here for that. Like, that's not what this podcast is about,
Right.
And we're not here to like try to influence people to lean one way or the other when it comes to current events or politics, I guess. The political climate, what's going on. Everybody knows what's going on right now with the political climate. It's pretty intense, right? It's like in your face every day. But like I said, we're not here to state our stance or defend against or for or defend, whatever. We're more so here to express our desire and our hope for everyone who listens to this podcast that you really only have the ability to change or control maybe the things in your life.
Mm-hmm.
Like in your life, like back in the day, before social media and before the internet, your life was, there's a reason why depression and anxiety is like so much more now than it was back then, because what affected you was really what was just in your life, in your immediate life, the people who you work with, your family and your friends, like that circle, like that was it. Like, you didn't really have access to the world. You didn't really have access to what's going on in Minnesota or what's going on, you know what I mean? You didn't. Like, you maybe read about it in the newspaper, if you read the newspaper. But if you didn't, honestly, there's not enough time in the day to kind of get bent up on things that are going on. Like, you barely have enough time to take care of what's going on in your own life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I think we're of that sentiment. Like, let us take care of what's going on in our life. Let us, we have to work, obviously, provide for our family, raise our child, make sure she goes to school, goes to bed on time, takes a shower, eats, whatever. We, take care of the bills,
Mm-hmm.
and then have fun, right? Enjoy time with each other, go out with friends, take care of family, address family issues, because life's not perfect and you're going to have family issues. But we're not going to sit here and make posts or be forced to feel like we're a bad person because we're not talking about something that's happening in the world on our social media profiles.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I feel like that's like the overall stance that the world has taken. Silence is, what is that word?
Complicity.
Complicity. Like you're not saying nothing. You're complicit. You agree by default with what's going on. What? No. no. Sorry. No. I'm just not gonna contribute negativity to my life. I'm not gonna leave a door open for negativity to come into my life.
Yeah.
We have enough things that we need to take care of that we have to worry about. Like things that are going on in another city far away. Like I'm sorry, but my social media post is not going to change any of that.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
one way or the other.
Right.
It's not.
Right.
It's not. Just like we can go back to every single thing that has happened on social media within the last 5 years. Every big thing, right? Where you can name them. You know, you're listening to this. You already know what they are.
Yeah.
And who remembers what you said about the thing? Did it really did it change anything? Do you know? Did it?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No. You know?
Yeah.
So why waste your time being so consumed with it that you're like stressed out and furious and crying and not saying it, you know, you feel what you feel. Do you, boo-boo? Like, we're not here to tell you how to live your life. But why waste your time doing that when you have your life to worry about?
Yeah. I think there's just, there's more healthy approaches to when intercepting the news in which we see on a daily basis. Like we were mentioning in the last episode at the very tail end, kind of went down this rabbit hole in the sense of talking about how your algorithm feeds you things, and based on your reaction and how much of it you continue to watch, it keeps feeding you that content. So, you know, like there's that documentary, I forgot what it's called. Is it The Social Dilemma? I think that's what it's called on Netflix or something. But it's basically there was like whistleblowers and people that worked inside of social media apps and things like that that were sharing, that went on the record to share that like social media companies are not your friend. They are not trying to feed you positivity by any means to better your life. What is happening in the agenda that is being pushed is just negativity.
But the main thing is their goal is to keep you on the platform for as long as they can.
Exactly. That's
their goal.
Yes.
Your attention.
Right.
Your attention equals dollars for them.
Exactly. Thank you. So like that is the approach. And it's not new news. This has already been exposed. This is information that
some people don't.
That is true. Some people don't know, which now you know. And so in a good way, like I think we should, and we even talked about this, I think a little bit last episode too, is that you just have to be self-aware of what you're subjecting yourself to. I just was looking up some statistics when you were sharing some things, and I had just punched into Google, what are statistics about finding out news information so quickly now compared to about maybe 20 years ago or so. And so it says, even just one simple fact is this: social media overtakes TV. As of 2025, 54% of U.S. adults get their news from social media and video networks, overtaking television 50% for the first time. Insane. Absolutely insane.
Yeah.
And but the thing is that it's not even feeding you local stuff. Like when I do run into like news reels or something, or current event reels, I guess you could say, I would say maybe like 75% of the time, it's about things that are happening outside of my city that I'm even living in.
Yeah.
And I rarely see local news reels because, you know, the news stations are on social media and they're trying to push their content out that way too. I rarely see, I feel like, at least for me, speaking for myself, between the two of us, I rarely see stuff about, I have to go look, like, you know, like what has happened in my city, you know? Because my mom would like say like, hey, did you see like that, you know, car accident, unfortunately?
You're like,
or,
oh shoot, no.
yeah, like, and so obviously we'll go back to like
ABC 30.
Yeah, exactly. We'll go back to ABC 30. You know, just to double, you know, just to check in as to what's happening in my city. So it's crazy. It's crazy that we don't get our news. Like I remember waking up as a 5-year-old, 6-year-old, and my grandpa is like reading the paper, reading the Fresno Bee as
watching Great Day.
Morning ritual. Yeah, coffee. His coffee at the kitchen table. Open, didn't even see his face. It was just classic, like, you know, like sitcom TV where you see the dad with like the newspaper open and his face in the newspaper. Me too. I used to read the funnies all the time. And, but like, that's not a thing anymore.
No.
You know? So yeah, I think like we're sharing, our encouragement to you today in this episode is just to be able to look at yourself and look at what you can directly influence, you know? Because I think no one is shaming or no one is upset at the fact that you have a heart for people.
No.
You know? Because I have to like check myself in that regard all the time. Like, no, I do care about what's happening.
100%.
But there's nothing that I can't fly to Minnesota to go and try to change things there.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's like we can get outraged, but I think to your point, like, why are we spending so much energy getting angry about something that we cannot directly change, you know? And so how do you combat that? You know, it's just like, okay, well, we're subjected to social media as long as you subject yourself to it, I guess you could say, because there's people that are chronically offline, which is great for them, you know, like I'm sure that they're probably, I would say, like living maybe a peaceful life, like
productive as well.
Productive life, like not doom scrolling.
I know a lot of business people that are like that.
Yeah, that like they're not laying in bed, like just scrolling onto the next reel, onto the next short.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Whatever, you know? So yeah, like it's just, yeah.
Yeah. And we've made that jump, I mean, to being more creators and not like consumers. Content creators and not consumers. But I think, you really have to curate your algorithm. It's on you. It's on you to curate that. But yeah, I did like what you say. Like it's not that we don't care. Obviously, we care about things. We care about people. Overall, I care about people, their well-being, that their rights are not being violated, and that things are happening or going about the right way. And if they're not, okay, what's going to change it? Making a social media post is not, unfortunately, it's not going to change it.
Yeah.
It has no power to change it. What's going to change it is the way we vote, right? So like, you know, you got let it influence the way you vote. I mean, at the end of the day, that's the only way that we honestly have the ability. That's the only power that we really have in the matter.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right?
Right.
And then, but here's something also that I did want to say. You do have the ability to change the world. You do. I do.
Right.
It's what are you doing every day with the people that you come in contact with? Are you a nice person? When you're in line at Dutch Bros, for instance, me, I was in line at Dutch Bros this morning. I'm not tooting my own horn, but like, instead of like just, you know, getting your goods from the person, Dutch Bros barista's out there taking your order, and it's freezing cold outside, and it, you know, and they're out there, you know, taking your order at will. Are you just gonna be like, yeah, thanks, tap, stuck in your phone, keep driving, or are you gonna make eye contact with them,
engage,
and say, how are you doing today? Do you listen to podcasts? Yeah, the dude I was talking to was into like philosophy, and so he's like started talking about, and he was talking about the Bible too, and I was like, that's cool, man. My wife and I have a podcast. Here, check it out. Gave him a sticker. He's like, oh, dude, you guys got stickers, dope. So whatever, and, you know, like, are you
aware?
Are you actively contributing positivity into the world?
Yeah.
That's how you change the world. That's the only way. You have control over your life. over your circle of influence?
Yep.
Are you saying hi? Are you engaging with the people in your life in a positive manner?
Right.
Are you giving compliments? Are you asking people if they need something?
Mm-hmm.
Are you being helpful? You know, or are you a rude person? You know, who's just
Yeah.
out for yourself.
Right.
But then on social media, you're some sort of, you know, activist. You know what I mean? Are you? You know what I mean? You have you have the ability to be a world changer, but it starts with your world,
Your day to day.
your day to day.
Yeah, that's
You know
so
what I
good.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, focus on that, because the more small they might seem small, but the more positive things you input into the world, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it circle back into your life. It's gonna. There's science on this too as well. Like, you know, we can dive into the science on being grateful, but also the science on being giving or giving, like even just giving a compliment, like what that actually does for your overall well-being. Like you would be shocked.
Yeah.
You'd be shocked. You know, you want to be less stressed out, less anxious. Stop being so emotionally influenced and impacted by what's going on social media, and start focusing on outputting positivity into the world, into your world.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at your workplace, in your family.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
in your marriage, in your with your children. You know, and that's, I think, where we have the ability to change the world. For me, that's my stance on the whole matter.
Yeah.
You know, if God ever put me in a position where I do have the ability to change what's going on in the world on a grander scale, on a macro scale, right? Then all right, praise God. Like that's cool. But right now, my family, my workplace, my immediate family, obviously my immediate
Yeah. Your
extended
community
family
and your community around you.
community around you,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
at the gym, at a restaurant,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah. No, that's good. I had read a quote somewhere. Man, I'm going to mess this up. I can't remember verbatim what it said, but it basically was like, before you go and clean up the world, you should probably start cleaning your room. Like it was like to that degree,
Yeah.
right? Like I said, I'm paraphrasing. That's definitely not it 100%, but the gist is there.
Yeah.
You know, of like, you have to choose to see what's happening in your own life. Let's start there before you can go and tackle something bigger.
Right.
You know? And being real, we don't all get that opportunity.
No.
We're, you know, like a lot of us, I would say the majority of us in the US are not involved in politics. We don't have careers in politics.
No.
We don't have careers in law enforcement, you know, like you have to recognize where you're at in life, you know,
Yeah.
like you can't change things. When it comes to like that scale, like you're saying, the macro scale. Now, like you said, just reiterating, but you can change what's on the micro scale that is in your life and what you directly influence and impact. And just start there.
Mm-hmm.
Just start there, you know, and don't allow what's happening in the world to dictate your mental health. Don't allow it to interrupt and disrupt your peace and how you're feeling internally. Like that's what, you know, like that's what social media wants. Like we said, like they want your attention.
Yes.
And a lot of
Yes.
it is negative attention, though, I will say. Like, it's
Yeah.
not always positive stuff, you
No.
know, that's being fed to you in your algorithm. Like I said, if you stick too long on a reel because you keep watching, you know, like, I don't know what it could be that you're watching that's negative, but if you stay too long, it's going to keep feeding you.
Yep.
And so just keep it moving, or just tap on the 3 dots at the bottom and say not interested.
Yep, exactly.
You know,
Yep.
like, and curate your algorithm, curate your feed. We have the ability to do that. I don't think
Yep.
people really go the extra mile in that
They don't
regard.
exercise that ability enough. No.
Right. And so, yeah, so you're being fed what you're being fed, but you honestly do have a little bit of control to like we said, like curate what that looks like for yourself. And so, yeah, it's just, you have the ability to change something, and it is your world that you live in.
Yeah.
Your world that you live in.
Yeah.
Not the world that you live in virtually across the states,
No.
or in other countries and stuff like that. And pray and be hopeful and have faith for,
If that's your thing.
if that's your thing,
Yeah.
if you're a person of faith, we should be taking the things that we care about and, sharing them with Jesus, have a talk with Jesus, have a talk with God, have healthy conversations with people around you that are people that are reasonable and have sound minds and are able to maybe share some wisdom and share encouragement with you, instead of maybe talking with people that are going to side with you, that are going to be like, you're right, and because we do need that. I think there is affirmation that's needed just in general as being a human being, but I want to challenge myself and be around people that don't think like me,
Right.
that are able to share different perspectives and share different things that they care about, and have healthy conversation that way. Because I feel like that's also how change begins too.
Yeah.
Is just by having conversation in general.
Yeah.
And trying our very, very best to understand one another.
Yep.
I think is how we could positively impact each other too,
Yeah.
So.
Couldn't have said it better myself. That was good. I like that. I like that angle. That's another angle. I wouldn't have thought to say that, but yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And don't feel guilty if you're of the same sentiment as we are. Because the world will try to make you feel guilty for having that stance.
Yeah.
Like, you don't care about that? You're not going to say anything? Oh, you're terrible.
And that's right. And that is another thing, is that, that whole silence is complicity thing. No, it's not.
No.
It's really,
Sorry.
really not. If you want to keep your opinions and what you think is factual versus not, or whatever your internal, your internal opinion, your internal thoughts are, and you want to keep them to yourself, do it.
Yeah.
Do it, like what you think is ultimately what you think at the end of the day. However, sometimes it's just not worth it to ruffle feathers. It's not worth it to share every single piece of your mind, And I feel like that's kind of what social media has become, is that celebrities feel like they can't go a day without acknowledging something and posting it on their stories, which is sad. Like, my favorite celebrities, I wish that they didn't have to do that, know? But people become outraged and people demand answers and demand
need to say something.
Yeah, like demand thoughts. And it's like, I don't owe you anything.
No.
You're a complete stranger.
Yeah.
But however, those that are more in the spotlight and do have more influence, unfortunately feel sometimes that they have to say something or else they lose their livelihood, which sucks,
It does suck.
So kind of grateful that we're not in a position like that by any means, but even then, I don't know, at the end of the day, you just have to really genuinely figure out how you would approach things with a soundness of mind.
Yep.
Not to ruffle feathers, not to anger people by any means, but to maintain peace, right? Because that's what we're supposed to do just as human beings, is maintain peace and love for each other. So that's all I got.
Amen to that. No. Oh.
You're going to try. It's okay.
Give it up.
You're silly.
That's beautiful.
Thanks.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, guys, it's not, social media isn't the end all be all. Being on the internet and being chronically online is not the end all be all. Find routine in which that you can start experiencing that peace and experience breaks from, news that's not the best.
Go for a walk.
Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
Go touch some grass. Put your hokas on.
Yeah. Go for a walk. Go for a walk.
I'm sorry, I didn't want to say touch grass is kind of has a negative connotation to it. Like,
go outside, go touch grass.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't add anything else. I think we've said enough about that.
Yeah, we hope it does encourage.
Yeah, we hope it comes off as, encouraging, and it helps you to kind of feel like it's okay to disengage from what's going on social media.
Yeah.
You know?
It might be good for you to take a break.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
Stay in the know.
Yeah.
But don't like be overwhelmed and consumed by it.
Right.
Anyways.
Good.
Anyways, it's time to keep the day going because we got things to do. I gotta go places. But if you haven't checked us out right on social media, speaking of social media, we actually had a reel that's kind of popping off right now. I don't even know where it's at right now, but I just remember going to bed last night and it was at like, I already thought like it was done. It was like 8,000,
Gonna
right?
fizzle out.
It was like 8,000 views. I was like, wow, that's the most we've ever gotten on a reel. And woke up this morning, it was over 14,000. I'm like, what is going on? Like almost 200 likes and like almost 200 shares. I'm like, all right, pop off then. Do what you know, I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I was just sharing our little tidbit about how we pushed our 3-day park hopper into our payment for our, our magic keys.
You never know. You never know what's going to blow up.
You really don't.
Yeah. Just got to
really
keep testing the waters. Just keep pushing stuff out.
Yeah, push your content out there. Put your hookahs on. Push your content out there. Go for a walk. Touch some grass while you're at it.
All the things. If you haven't watched the vlog,
go take a peek.
Yeah, we started doing a vlog. This last one that we posted is not as long as the one before because the one before was like, but that one got almost 100 views, like pretty good actually. So, if you guys are interested in more what goes on behind the scenes here, at Take Notes, get beyond the notes.
There we go. Yeah.
If you're more interested in what's going on here at the Take Notes podcast in our household, in our lives,
beyond the notes.
Go beyond the notes.
Yeah.
And watch the vlog.
Yeah, it's fun
Because it's fun.
We just want to share, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Inside our lives type of thing.
We're still getting used to it.
Yeah.
The whole workflow of it all.
Yeah.
But anyways,
it's fun.
Next week episode, we're doing our first interview.
Fingers
crossed.
Boop, boop,
It's
boop,
happening.
boop. Yeah.
It's happening.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We're excited. It's going to be fun to bring
So
one of our friends on.
Yeah. Our first actual interview.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have anything else to say. You good?
No, love you guys. Thanks for supporting us and tuning in.
Yes.
And we really do, genuinely from the bottom of our hearts, we just want to be encouraging to you.
Yes.
And so hopefully you're able to learn a little something today.
Yes.
And challenge yourself to be better.
Yep.
So
Thanks for making us a part of your day.
yeah.
See you guys next week. Bye.
Peace.